What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to WWE 2K15 in 2021 on the PS5, because why not? I guess, pre-showed WrestleMania yesterday, beat Baron Blade handily, but John Cena, the champion, defending it at Mania against D-Bry and attackslug, a man with no cause. Right now, let's see what the timeline treats us, or how the timeline treats us. Oh, look, the big dog, Roman Reigns. I could be Roman. That's fine. Let's do that. But don't forget to make him look strong. And so I welcome you to a fine, what's today? Wednesday? Yes, it's Wednesday here on the program. NXT was last night. AEW is this evening. But before that, we have some news to get into on the show today. Tantamount, top of the news, big thing is that Turner apparently did win the bid for NHL. So what does that mean for Wednesdays for AEW and hockey and TNT? What did they say? Oh, actually, we'll put it on TBS instead. There's more than one Turner network there, right? So they could put hockey on TBS, but TNT is their sports thing. They got the basketball, they got the AEW. So what happens when they want to air that Stanley Cup in like 2023 or whatever it is? They've got a couple of years there out of this, something like that. I didn't read all the fine details. I did see that they're going to air some games on HBO Max, which is like, okay, sure. Live sports on HBO Max. But it's curious to see how it's going to turn out, considering that they were an NBC thing for so long. We all assumed that NBC would win those bidding rights, and they just backed out. So no NBC and NHL, instead Turner. Warner Media does that deal. So it's, yeah. Will that somehow, some way affect AEW? And that's going to be like, I don't think they can really move that show to a different night. Like, moving AEW from its spot on Wednesdays would be weird. They're established at this point after a year and a half. I mean, it's not unheard of, but it would be weird. Considering you can't go Tuesdays, that's going to be A, NXT, but B, basketball. Like, you're not going to preempt basketball for wrestling. That's just not going to happen. Ratings are way different in that scenario. Now, elsewhere, down south of the border, Mexico, CMLL is no longer in a working relationship with Ring of Honor. But what does that mean in a grander scheme? We don't know yet. But there are these stories going around of a new lucha promotion being formed, which might have some top talent on it from previously in places like CMLL, and that could be a big deal if it pans out the way I've been hearing that it just might pan out. Now, Roman has the spear, so I would have to run and spear the big dog and power pin the big dog 2, 3. Just like that. I speared Roman Reigns. It's over. Here we go. Spear! Out of his boots. So that answers your spear versus spear question. Mine was better. Here it is again. Boom! Alright. Now, where is my next opponent, Miss Vicky Guerrero? Where is my next challenge? As Triple H said, I'm a top guy. John Cena said, I'm a top guy. And yet, no one wants to give me a shot at that WWE title. Curious how that works. 4 stars, squashing Roman. Daniel Bryan beats John Cena in a last man standing match. Good for him. But what about Slug? What about me? Zeus Tucker is going to get a chair to the brain. 5 years into my career, former world heavyweight champion, and you're making me fight Zeus Tucker? Are you serious, bro? That is just an insult to everything I've done and built here in this career. Doing in 5 years what most folks can't do in 15. Anyhow, in other news, we have the official date now for the 3rd season of Dark Side of the Ring. Will debut May the 6th. That's next week. That's in a couple days. And the episode debuting will be Brian Pillman. Flying Brian, the loose cannon. Can't wait. And it's going to be a 2-hour episode. So that's going to be hype, hype, hype. I can't wait for some more Dark Side of the Ring. Now, there is a match announced. The first match announced for Andrade after him being released. And I have my doubts that it might actually happen. It's going to be down in, I think, Texas on an indie show. But it's going to be Andrade versus Alberto El Patron. And I know what you're saying. Isn't he in jail? No. He posted bail back in October. His trial starts literally next week. So, will Alberto actually be available at the end of July to face Andrade in a match? That remains to be seen. He's trying to say, oh, it's fine. It's all normal. No, bro. You have a trial next week. It's not normal. Not normal at all. Scumbag. So, yes, his whole thing for the kidnapping and the assault and everything else, that's happening next week. So, yeah, he might just go to jail and not actually have that match with Andrade. Jackhammer to Tucker. But you're not getting pinned, Tucker. You're not getting pinned, Tucker. Heel Slug will strike again and get myself disqualified intentionally, referee. That's right. I don't care. I will continue to wreak havoc until somebody recognizes that I need a WWE title match. Daniel Bryan defeats CM Punk at Payback. It is now June 2020. I don't have any potential feud lined up until SummerSlam, so what do I care about June of 2020 when I need to be in August of 2020? Jericho, come on. Follow me out here. See what happens. See what happens. Immediate DQ. I don't care. Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla. You made my list. CM Punk, your new WWE Champion at Money in the Bank. That seems familiar. I am 100% heel now. Alright. But, oh, I have something special planned for attackslug this week. Stay tuned. Well, this can't be good. The Miz. And here we are. Uh-oh.
Hey, I want to talk to you. The WWE Universe has ranked you as one of the highest technical superstars in the WWE. Yeah? I don't buy that. So for the next few weeks, you'll be wrestling the best technical superstars in the WWE. If you succeed, maybe, just maybe, I'll put you in some better matchups.
How about a title opportunity, Miss Vicky? Wait, The Miz? One of the best technical... What? The Miz is a perfectly fine and competent in-ring competitor, but I would not call the King of Safe Style one of the best technical wrestlers in the business. Or even in the WWE. No. Daniel Bryan? Yes. The Miz? No. What are you doing? So, speaking of DQs though, NXT opened with Dakota Kai and Mercedes Martinez, and that match ended in a DQ with Raquel, because of course it did, and no clean finish with that. Dexter Lumis has been sending Shotzi and Ember flowers and chocolates, because, okay. Cameron Grimes went to a jewelry store to buy a very expensive watch, but guess who has a better watch than him, who actually was on the program, and I was super hyped to see that. That's right, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. The only thing I wish that would have happened here, the only thing that was missing was DiBiase not wearing a cape. Because that thing when he got the $1 Million belt, he had on a cape. I'm here! Like, that whole callback would have been great. But other than that, man, I loved seeing that whole interaction. It was awesome. No pun intended here with The Miz. So yeah, good times with Cameron Grimes. To the moon. Kiss my grits. Hit triangle. And do a signature. Miz, I'm going to skull crushing finale you, and that's going to be all she wrote here, Mr. Best Technical Wrestler here. No. In what universe? In what WWE universe does that make sense? 3 count. I'm going to blow past all of them and hopefully earn some respect. 4 stars. That is 1 down and 2 to go. Tell me who next. And will this lead to a shot at the WWE title at SummerSlam is the real question here. Who else does this game consider to be a... Alright, RVD has a very unorthodox style. I will accept that as a technical style. Sure. I will take down Mr. Monday Night here, Mr. Rob Van damn kick to the face. Now, we had the grizzled young veterans in the ring cutting a promo. Out comes the returning Tim Thatcher with Ciampa, and they brawl for a bit because of course they do. And Toni Storm fought a jobber, or you thought she fought a jobber. And they're continuing the Toni Storm and Zoe Stark feud, and so of course out comes the distraction from Stark, but the jobber hit a shooting star press, a very scary looking shooting star press, almost pulled a Brock Lesnar there, but thankfully landed it and won the match in Leon Ruff style. Winning the match was like, wait, who is this? What? Yeah, so has Toni Storm won a match this year is my question, because man, she's losing a lot lately. But got that shocking upset, and it's crazy to see a shooting star press. And yeah, good times, man. Absolutely good times on that. Like, I was surprised that was the point. That was the point. Like, you were like, wait, what? Much like Leon Ruff being like, wait, he won? He's the champion? Huh? That happened? Okay, so Bronson Reed, the colossal Bronson Reed, referee out of the way there, come on now, fought Austin Theory, and the thing here was that if Reed won the match, then he gets another shot at Gargano for that North American title, and guess what? He won the match due to Dexter Lumis doing his Dexter Lumis beardness. Cause yeah, Indy Hartwell, all that stuff, still happening. No RVD, nah. How about you go back to the mat here, and attackslug goes to the top rope here, and maybe, just maybe, hits that 5-star slug. No. Bruh. Come on now. Sure, hit the oh my god. Hit the oh my god. He's going a swinging, folks. He's going a swinging. Alright, sure. Why not? Now, Finn Balor, next week, back on the broadcast. Hopefully wants back his NXT title. And he's staying on NXT. 1, 2, 3. That was 2. We got one more. Who is your third best technical wrestler here? Is my question. Because if it's not Daniel Bryan, what are you even doing? Kofi Kingston. Alright. I'll accept it. I would say Kofi definitely more of a high flyer. But, alright. You know what? It's better than The Miz, so I'll take it. Now, Imperium fought Maverick and Dane. And Maverick is convinced that Dane is going to turn on him because he watches wrestling and he knows. And I love having characters who actually pay attention to wrestling, much like a Kevin Owens. Like, now, I've seen it before. I'm not an idiot, right? Obviously, you can't have everyone do that, but having some people actually pay attention to the business makes sense from a character thing there. But Imperium wins that match, and Dane did not turn on his partner, and Imperium, I guess, still wants to recruit Dane, perhaps? They want to expand, so we'll see how that ends up panning out. Now, it was supposed to be Aaliyah and Kamea facing Ember and Shotzi, but the attack from The Way, and that means that when they eventually have that match between The Way, Shotzi, and Ember, it's going to be a street fight. So, sure. Now, there was a sit-down interview here with Adam Cole, baby, and kind of answer some questions here, and at the end of the interview, it pans out to Cool Kyle watching that interview. So, again, the only other match you can do here, the only other spot you can have here would have to be a loser leaves NXT match. Because what else would you do with those two? If you're going to continue having them fight and feud, like the most logical conclusion here would be that. And I botched that, but I didn't botch that. I hit it first. Kofi, Jamaican me crazy. Kofi. So, boom! How about that? The pinfall. SOS. Kofi. Trouble in Paradise. Boom, boom, boom. Right across the dome. Show it again. Beautiful kick to the face. You love to see it. Now, that 4.5-star instant classic, I defeated all 3 superstars. What will that actually do for me, if anything? Because the last time was, oh, get 4 of the 4-star matches. I did that, and then nothing happened, if I can recall correctly, on that. Like, nothing happened, and I want better matches. I guess we're going to find out tomorrow. But the main event of NXT was Phantasma versus MSK and Kushida. MS Kushida. And Phantasma gets the victory in that match. And also in this show they announced, or they had a teaser for a, I guess, group called Diamond Mine. Looks like a mixed martial arts group. Now, Diamond Mine was a DDP thing back in the day in WCW. I don't think we're going to have DDP here. I don't think, but we'll see. But also, they've been calling Tyler Rust the Diamond in the Rust. So is he going to be in this faction called Diamond Mine or whatever it ends up being? Who knows? We'll find out. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. I'll see you next time, and I'm out.